Okay guys, I want to show you guys a beautiful brand, and this is a brand that actually specifically only sells in the UK. So rated UK's best eco toilet paper. So you can see right here, Naked Paper, 25 million rolls sold. So that's actually a lot of rolls. So if you actually break it down, you can see how many boxes they've sold. So if there's 48 rolls, divide 25 million by 48. You'll get that rough estimate of how many they've sold. Currently, they are doing about almost 100,000 monthly visitors, which is insane. And that's pretty much just selling to, I'm pretty sure, just the UK. So you can see 94% of their traffic comes from the UK. And essentially what they've done is, you might think that this is just toilet paper, but they've actually changed it. It's unbleached. So traditional toilet paper is all white, and that means it's bleached. And for people that don't know, white toilet paper has been linked to all sorts of diseases just because you're wiping your ass with it. And when you put bleach on your, even if you drink bleach, that's bad, I think. Just don't do anything with bleach. So essentially what they've done is, that's their whole messaging, is that it's unbleached toilet paper and it's brown. So don't put the chemicals in it. It's natural, because most toilet paper is not natural because it's bleached. It's used so many chemicals to get it that white. It shouldn't be that white, toilet paper. So you can see it's also good because people need toilet paper, so they're inclined to subscribe and save. So you can see they've got every 3 months for 3 to 4 people, every 4 months for 2 people, every 8 months for 1 person. So if you're living alone, you're pretty much good to buy the toilet paper every 8 months if you go for the a 48 roll option. You can see it's only £40, which is like, in dollars, it's probably like $60. I don't know exactly, but very clean website. I love brown branding. I don't know why, I just love brown branding. You can see they've got this little case. You can see they've been seen everywhere here. Websites, like, it's okay, nothing special, nothing crazy, but I think the product speaks for itself. It's just a good product. People want to be eco-conscious, they want to be clean, they want to be natural. You can even see their story here. I'm pretty sure I read it before. It was like these two, it was these two founders. It's a real, I think these guys are real people, they're not AI. And yeah, obviously these products are made in China. You just can't get this type of production. I don't think you can get this type of production anywhere else, especially at this cheap. To be able to sell it this cheap, it has to be coming from China. But we're going to have a look at their ad library. So you can see here 240 active ads, which means they're actively scaling, they're actively running ads. And let's just look at some of their top performing ads.
I don't usually endorse products. I prefer instead to promote my own make it yourself brand. However, there's some things that we can't make ourselves.
So you can see here, the creator is someone from the UK, someone with a UK accent. Already, that's a good sign. And you can see it's an older lady, so people usually trust older people. I don't know why, but people that are slightly older talk about their products, they just have a lot more trust towards them, because it's, if anything, most creators now are younger. They're UGC creators. They're all trying to make money, so they will actually say whatever the brand wants them to say, they'll say, just because they're younger, they're trying to make money. But if you're older, you're not really looked as a kind of like a model. You're just sharing your experience.
Things like toilet roll, kitchen roll, and paper tissues. And that's why I've absolutely fallen in love with Naked Paper, because they do all those things that I love. They use recycled cardboard or bamboo. And I've been using their products now for some months, and I absolutely love them. I wouldn't recommend something to you that I didn't love myself. What I'd say to you is give it a go, because Naked Paper are happy to give you 20%.
Very good ad right there. You can see, once you find one creator that works well, you can get them to make variations of the ad. You can see they've got her in multiple ads. You can see
Have
here.
you been flushing logs down the loo? Don't worry, we've all been at it. We've been grabbing for this bright white toilet paper without thinking.
So they're villainizing that product. So what you can do is, in order for your brand to stand out, you can make someone else the villain. You can say, this is the product that everyone's using. Or in a previous video, we talked about chocolate, and chocolate was like, the big chocolate brands, they add so much sugar. And then there's this product that's all natural. They don't use sugar, they use date as the sweetener. So villainizing a product and showing why your option is way better is a really powerful way for people to compare. You know what I mean? It's like should I choose the chocolate that has all these sugars and gonna get me fat, it's gonna make me overweight, or am I gonna get the healthier option? So you get the healthy option that tastes pretty much the same, right? But you're getting all those health benefits.
But without thinking. And the problem is that so much of it is made out of virgin trees. A tragic waste when there's an alternative in the form.
Also, about what he's saying. So traditional toilet paper is made from trees. So this toilet paper is made actually from bamboo, okay? So that's actually quite interesting.
Of naked paper, made from recycled cardboard or fast-growing bamboo. No bleach, no harsh chemicals, fabricated in a fossil fuel-free factory. This makes sense because it allows us to keep the logs here in the forest.
So that's the eco-friendly play. People love when your brand is eco-conscious. You can see right here a review style static ad, really nice. You can see this. I'm not sure this guy's, I don't think he's the founder, but it's good to have an older face to your brand. It just gives it like a little bit of social proof, and it's not just like some other brand. And you can see something that's common is that they're using creators that are older. So they're actually trying to go for an old demographic, because the older demographic are the type of people to buy this stuff. It's usually mums. It's never usually kids going to the grocery store and choosing a toilet paper. No, it's so smart how they chose older creators, because it makes sense to have those creators speak about your product, because they can vouch. They're the ones that are using it. They're the ones that are buying it. So it's really nice. So you can see here, curious about bleach-free toilet paper. So
I love the natural colour of my naked paper loo roll.
So natural color. Again, you can take this concept and take it to your own country. So they're doing it really well in the UK. You can do it in the US. You can do it in New Zealand. You can do it in Australia. You can do it in Canada. Tailor it to one thing, and especially because this product is I would say this product is a slightly larger product because it takes up more space. You would have to order a little bit of inventory just because it's just the nature of it's slightly bigger, and you probably would be hard to drop ship this type of product from China because it's so big. If someone's buying 48 rolls, that's going to be a pretty big box, but shipping locally, it shouldn't be too hard, right? Yeah, I actually did look into the cost, and it isn't that expensive as people think. But yeah, take a look at these ads. They look really nice. Love the branding. Have a look at their website as well. The website's really nice colors. The brand feels good, feels natural, doesn't feel scammy. Yeah, so if you guys are interested to create brands like this and you don't even know where to start, there should be a link below. You guys can join there, and you guys can message me in there, ask me about your brand ideas, or if you're struggling for product ideas, I actually dropped over 500 products in the link below, so you can start for free and look at hundreds of products I've reviewed in the past. So without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one.